we're just going in it. We're just gonna go in it hard, like the way you go in a fucking torta, you know.
Like the way
Just
you
get up in those guts. Nah, dude.
Okay.
All right, welcome to another episode. We are here with James Blend. He is an ex-veteran. Or he's an ex-veteran. He is a veteran. He's a Marine veteran.
He's still here with us, people.
And he's a sexy firefighter too at that.
Yeah.
I know. Do mustache raids?
Yeah.
Is that what you're doing?
I have a question. How long have you been doing the firefighting?
So 14 years now. Just got promoted to engineer.
Nice,
so
bro.
I'm driving the motor now.
Hell
and
yeah.
I'm in charge tomorrow, actually. So.
Oh, there you go. Because you got to step up to captain now, right?
Yeah.
Or lieutenant?
Lieutenant or captain. So.
Dang. I remember
nice.
those days.
Yep, 14 years.
Dude, that was the worst
Nice,
intro I've ever ever had. This is why I'm not the intro guy.
That was pretty bad.
I know.
I'm not going to lie.
That was horrendous.
It was all good.
Everybody tuned out already.
But 14 years. Badass.
All right, so we got beers. It's Thursday. James thankfully came in at the last minute, and we've been wanting to talk to him. Seen you at the Lady Bird.
Yep.
Yeah,
LB's?
shout out to Lady Bird, LB's.
That's the spot.
I know
Right there on Hildebrand and whatever that other fucking street's called by the railroad tracks.
Near,
we're trying to
near Blanco.
Near San Pedro's, near somewhere.
we're trying to get some free wings, Lady Bird. Come on, help a brother out.
Yeah,
But,
but some free rounds.
Yeah, so James is going to tell a lot of his story on going from the Marine Corps to the firefighters. And I know you ladies are going to want some of that chorizo, but just, I don't know. Are you taken, by the way?
I'm seeing a girl, yes.
Yeah,
Just seeing is fine.
Yeah, we're good.
yeah. He's locked up right now. It's all good. It's all good.
All right, so you've been in the firefighter department how long?
Well, 14 years now. I grew up actually on the border in Del Rio, so that was an experience.
Hell yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so I love Latino women.
Yeah, those are the crazy ones down there.
First of all, real fast, because it has I don't want to talk about politics, but did you see that Colombian chick that got detained and
Yes.
Trump's gonna let her out?
Yeah.
She's all hot.
What? Because she's hot? I was gonna say she has to be hot or something. She gets a pardon.
He's like she gets a free pass.
She gets a free pass. He said he wants the good people still here in town, dude.
I mean, we
What's
gotta
wrong with that?
we gotta get the big booty Latinas in here, dude.
Oh
You seen
man.
that T-shirt that says "Don't deporta the torta"?
Don't deport tortas.
We need them here too.
Yeah.
Okay,
They need loving too.
Oh,
BBL's got to stay.
Yeah.
I mean, they contribute to society. They contribute to
They keep
everything.
the economy going.
Yes, they do keep the economy. They make men want to do better because you want to get that bitch. And how do you get a woman?
Money.
Well,
You got to get that money. So
For
women,
real.
you're staying if you're hot.
Yeah.
But the
If it-
tortas, I don't know. Are we
automatic
keeping them?
pass, automatic green card, visa, whatever you need.
No.
She gets the golden Trump Visa card. Hey, you're automatic
Yeah.
citizen.
What is it? You get a lifetime pardon. There you go.
Yeah. Hey, I haven't seen this chick. Maybe we could pull it up later and you can show me.
We'll pull it up a little
But
bit.
yeah,
all.
I mean, I'd say, hey, you pass go, you collect 200. Get in here.
Do whatever you want all the time.
Yes, you can break all the laws you want.
No, so anyways, you've been a firefighter for that long.
Yeah.
So let's talk about you grew up in a border town. How'd that go, being a white guy?
It was good. I mean, I was like one of three white dudes. Oh, maybe like five. My
Do you
age.
speak Spanish?
Just the
Decent?
bad words.
Yeah. Oh, just the bad words.
So
Okay.
like I can understand it better
Yeah.
than I can speak it.
Yeah. Same here. Same here.
But I got
This
called
guy does
pinche
like.
gringo a lot.
Yeah.
So you got called pinche gringo a lot.
Yeah. But I played a lot of sports, so everyone was my friends.
Oh, yeah.
No one really messed with me because I knew everybody. So I had I actually had a great childhood in Del Rio. I loved growing up there. It was,
I said El Paso, my bad. Del Rio,
Del
my
Rio,
bad.
yeah.
Okay, so
we back then you could cross the border. Like we knew everyone, like all the border patrol on both sides, and they'd just be like, "Yeah, come on."
Okay. So because of that, how old were you when you had your first beer then?
12.
Dang.
okay.
And was that across the border
Yeah.
or was that? Oh shit.
And did you know they filmed Desperado in Ciudad Acuña, which is across town from Del Rio?
No, I did not know
There was
that.
a Corona
Yeah.
Club, like the bars there, is where they like when he does the guitar on the bar at the beginning. That was in Del Rio or Acuña.
And was that? I mean, have you ever been to that bar?
Yeah.
And it looked like it was
looks
like they
exactly
didn't
like
change
that.
it up.
No, it's pretty cool.
Okay,
Yeah. I don't know now. Obviously.
I would just sniff fucking Summer Hike's chair.
for real.
That's my childhood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah.
Beautiful.
Summer Hike
Yeah.
is she's gorgeous,
Yeah,
bro.
she's perfect. She's
great.
still perfect.
Still looks great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
do you know who still looks great? Halle Berry.
Halle Berry.
Halle
yeah.
Berry.
Halle Berry she didn't age at all.
Nah, she look. You could tell she's aging,
little bit,
but she's
in a
still
good way.
Yeah, no,
Shit.
she's still hot.
She could still pick up like whatever age demographic or
Oh yeah,
race, sex doesn't matter. She could get them.
I would let her do whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, she's. Yeah,
Here's
Halle
my
Berry's
bank
hot.
account.
Yep. She doesn't eat it.
So 12 years old. 12 years old. You had your first beer over there.
Yeah, at the Corona Club.
Dang.
But we used to go over there all the time for like eating the best restaurants for Acuna, so we used to go there all the time.
And so after you went to high school, all that.
Well, so right before my freshman year, we moved to San Antonio. So I went to Churchill.
Okay.
I went to Churchill High School.
That's where I was supposed to go.
Right,
I
yeah.
ended up going to Edison.
Oh yeah,
Damn.
Scumbag Central.
Damn.
It was great back then too. Churchill, we had a really amazing soccer team. So as a freshman, I was like the ball boy, but they won the state title soccer that year. My sophomore and junior year, we went to state but lost, and then my senior year, we won again.
Real fast though, Churchill. It was a lot of white boys there, right?
Back then, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Because
Yeah.
somebody told me, it's always been like heavily Hispanic. I was like, I don't remember it like that.
Well,
I mean, it was
what year?
probably like-
What year was it? What year?
So I was there 98 to 01.
Oh shit!
Oh, same fucking time.
So it was
Yeah,
like,
I was
it was
01
probably
also.
60-40.
Okay.
Like white,
Oh, okay.
Hispanic, yeah.
Now it's all beamed out, right? Now it's like Del Rio.
That's like Del Rio all over again. Shit, there's only 3 of us now. What happened?
They have an ice facility at the place.
Damn.
No, so that's pretty cool. So you're in Del Rio. Were you pissed off when you had to move, or you're just?
Kind of because, I had all my friends built in, and it's
course.
starting a whole new life.
Yeah.
I felt bad for my older sister because she had to go. She did 2 years in high school, and she had to, so junior, senior year, she had to go to Churchill and make all new friends. But I
Yeah.
was okay because, freshman, you're a weirdo anyway.
Yeah.
Everybody's coming in.
Everybody's new, coming in from different schools. Yeah.
So,
So
it wasn't bad.
I have this question because a lot of people always tell me that live in border towns. Did you know a lot of cartel or mafia fucking people out there?
I mean, we knew around, kind of who was there, and they had a lot of respect in the town, but it wasn't really talked about back then. Not much.
So it's just like you see that dude walking down the street, like, yeah, don't fuck with that guy.
Stay
Yeah,
away
let's
from
go to
that
this other bar instead.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
He's
they,
like,
they
"Hey,
also
my
have
wallet." Oh,
Del
shit.
Rio's famous for the Super Bowl, which is the huge rodeo where it's all bull riding that they have there.
Shit.
There's some crazy stories from that. They took all the
Like sex stories?
Oh
no,
I should go to sex
not that I know of.
I was just thinking the Olympics, bro, again. You know, they all stay in that hotel. All the bull riders stay together.
Save a horse, ride a cowboy.
Yeah.
Well, so they would take all the wives of the upper middle class men over to Acuna and lock them in a room with all the money, the betting money. So my mom went over there and she was like, "Yeah, we were locked in a room for 3 hours counting money," and they checked us as we went in and came out, and I was like, "That's crazy."
I
But-
guess you could.
Okay, hold on. I want to
trust women more
understand
than-
this more clearly. So no, because my mind's all like, what happened? They would take the wives of the people in the rodeo.
No, just the men in the community.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh,
They,
so
they
they
would just go door knocking? Like,
Well,
hey, we
they-
need your wife today?
Basically, there was a guy that was a liaison, and he would be like, "All right, we need 10 women to come count the money that are trustworthy."
Mm-hmm.
And so he'd be like, "Well, I know my dad's wife can do it, and this woman and this woman."
Okay.
So they'd take 10 of them over there.
I like the way that's. I know this guy named Jim over there. He has a nice wife. She's a real good one.
I heard Jim's wife is down, man.
She don't steal or nothing. I like
She don't steal or nothing, but she'll
Yeah.
steal your heart.
So she was hundreds of thousands of dollars that they would bet on the bulls and stuff.
And the women were supposed to be in there counting it
They
or something?
counted all the bets and organized it and stuff.
That's
Dang.
wild.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. But
That's some casino
I remember,
type shit.
I remember my mom telling me that, and I was like, "That's crazy, Mom."
I would have been like, Mom, what kind of shit you into?
I'm like, "Who's my real dad?"
I knew I always had a little beaner in me. But
I knew it, Mom. I knew my last name was Rodrigo. Damn it. Not Roberts.
that's pretty crazy, man. That's cool.
Anyway, sorry.
Yeah, no, that's an
No.
interesting
We want to
story.
hear about this stuff, man.
tangent.
Interject anytime you have something to add to these crazy stories.
What other crazy things have happened in Del Rio?
I mean, lots of fights in middle school, and I was a tiny dude. All the Hispanic dudes hit puberty way before me.
Oh, I know.
So I'm looking up at these huge guys, and they would fight, and I'd be like, "These are grown men fighting." I'd run for a locker.
Yeah, no
I was-
shit.
It
This
freaked
guy
me
was
out.
this guy was
Hey,
in a
bro.
big brawl in fucking.
Dude,
in
no,
high
but
school.
it is true though, because I was like a late bloomer,
Yeah.
And all my friends, I remember I was in sixth grade, and they used to because fucking boys, and they would show their hair right here, and they would just be like,
What
look,
the
look,
fuck?
yeah.
I don't think I've ever experienced
No,
that
'cause
back in
you
high
went-
school. or
You
junior.
went to a good junior high school.
I went to Edison.
No,
That's
I know,
it.
but that's later. Everybody already had ball hair.
Oh.
I didn't have ball hair yet, and then
Yeah, man.
they would be like, they would always. One of my friends goes, "You never show your hair," and I'm like, "Oh yeah, man, I'm not gay." But in my head, I was like, "Cause I don't got none."
I don't have none. Dude.
I don't have none yet. I haven't hit that yet, bro.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, because I noticed a lot of the dudes from middle school,
Terrible.
they stayed the same fucking
Yeah.
height. all the way to. So there were grown men in middle school and high school. They're little midgets.
Yeah, I'll go back to Del Rio and see guys, and I'm like, oh, you stayed this like. I was looking up you like that in middle school, and now I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
You're exactly the same.
Oh yeah, dude. I feel like even a lot of firefighters too, like, at our age now in their mid 40s or early 40s, look a lot better than a lot of the people that like we went to school with, or how we're doing now, because
Which
part
is
of the job,
crazy.
right? You still got to take care of yourself.
But it's still crazy because of the schedule. Like, I don't know, like,
Yeah,
you got to have a certain type of personality.
Oh, yeah,
I
bro.
think, where
Yeah.
you want to stay in shape.
Yeah,
So-
that schedule's beast.
So I'm kind of curious because I don't know much about firefighters. You have to maintain a certain body type, or
I mean, they do a
I've seen some
physical
pretty-
fitness test. There are some.
I've seen some pretty chubs.
And those guys, they'll like put you on like diet restrictions, but I mean, they can't really do anything.
Yeah, they
about
can't
it.
enforce it.
Hold on, excuse me. That's fat shaming.
Yeah.
No, I'm just.
Hey, it's part of their job,
Hey,
bro.
get your fat ass over there. We can't get you down the pole no more.
But I think most guys who join have a certain type of personality where they want to stay fit.
Yeah,
So
they
it's like 90%. That
they want to be like their peers, right? They don't want to fall behind. So
yeah, there's always the outliers, but
Does San Antonio have a crew where they do that? Where they run to the thing with the ladder and then they go really
yeah.
fast.
No,
Have you
that stuff's crazy.
Yeah, I've seen that. That's
But-
fucking
I
wild.
feel like a lot of guys would get hurt doing that.
We have our technical rescue team. They're kind of like our special forces, I guess, and they do like they'll do like rope rescue competitions, and like they're really good.
Yeah.
San Antonio's really good at it, but nothing like the dragon hose connecting it super quick. Not like that.
Yeah. Shout out to Sean Johnson.
Yeah, love Sean.
Yeah, that's my boy.
He's a great
I went
guy.
to the academy with him. He's a good dude.
He's awesome. He joined like the Army Reserves recently.
Dude, that boy is crazy.
He's so crazy.
yeah,
he's
like he wants to be like a Navy SEAL
Yeah.
/ technical rescue
Yeah.
/ president.
and he looks like Superman.
And he looks just like Superman. Yeah.
So you got out of high school. Did you join the military right away?
No, so I got a scholarship to Purdue University.
Oh wow!
No shit.
For what?
Academic.
Oh,
I
yeah,
got like
just
a
smart.
1390 on the SATs back
Hell
then.
yeah.
So I
Dude, badass.
Yeah, I got lucky, but anyway.
I think I had like a fucking like 10,
I didn't even take my
80 or
SATs.
something.
But yeah,
Oops.
so went to Purdue, and so obviously freshman year was 9/11. So I got
That's
there in
right.
August. September 11th, 2001 was my freshman year of college.
Mm-hmm.
And so I kind of like stayed awake that whole day and night, like, man, fuck, what kind of like I should probably join the military now. So I talked to my
Damn.
The
parents.
conclusion you come to. right?
Yeah.
I talked to my parents. I was like, I'll finish the year out, but I'm joining the military. And they were like, why? They were like, you don't have to. But I was like, I felt like I was undisciplined. I was kind of spoiled.
Yeah.
You know?
So you're mature at that age then.
Yeah, dude.
I was
To
19.
say-
To think that.
to think that way, bro.
Yeah, I was doing drugs and getting locked up a lot. No,
Fucking-
I really was. Yeah, I
Yeah.
was a fucking idiot. So
Well, I
that's-
feel like I did all that in high school.
Oh, me
Churchill
too.
was wild.
Oh, me too.
Yeah,
Like,
Churchill was wild
man,
too.
Yeah, we had this thing called Guy Senior, where it was like the 15 most popular like senior guys all put in like that was like $100.
Oh, you would have been in that
at the
that
beginning
group
of the
deal?
year, and then we bought a keg and we rented out a club, and then we charged people $20 to get in, and then you'd make all your like for the rest of the year you'd have parties at clubs.
No,
Dude.
at Edison, we're doing way worse things.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
no,
were
it
doing
was-
we were
yeah.
doing we were
was all
doing
kinds
beer
of-
runs and
Okay.
Yeah, like
Having
taking
parties.
acid, peyote, fucking. Okay. Yeah, I used to take a.
I wasn't
I'd wake
that
up in the
extreme.
morning.
Yeah.
I would wake up in the morning, get a roll, those roll of like bigger sweet tarts, and I would just get. I used to be able to get a vial for like $225, and I would just sit there and just bloop 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 bloop, and then I would put them in back in the case.
Yeah.
And then I would put myself like 2 and take it and then go to school. So I'd be tripping balls by the kind of end of
wild.
first period, yeah. And then or we used to get the
No wonder
strips.
you never made sense.
Yeah, we used to get the strips and put them in like the gum wrappers. So we had the gum in there,
Yeah.
put it in
Oh,
there.
I remember
And then
that.
I'd be fucking handing out gum.
You ever do like the heroes dose? Where
No,
don't-
what is that? That
So
sounds interesting.
it's just, apparently it's like
This is crazy because I don't even know what y'all are talking
okay.
about.
If you've had shrooms before, like
Oh,
a
yeah.
normal dose is like 2 to 5 milligrams will like make you feel good and like you'll hallucinate and stuff like that. But they call a hero's dose like over 10 milligrams.
God.
So like if you
That's some
take
Joey
it, and
Diaz
that's when
shit.
that's when you like leave
Of
the
shrooms?
planet. You go to a different like, and you can do it with acid too.
Ugh.
Like Duncan Trussell, he's one of Rogan's
Yeah.
friends. He talked about doing like 50 hits of acid at one time.
Jesus
And
Christ.
he's like, I left my body. I was in a different dimension.
I mean,
now
you
they're
don't,
all
you
on
don't ever.
DMT and shit.
Yeah,
but
that shit's crazy.
But
What's that?
I've done that a couple times.
What the fuck is that?
Dimethyltryptamine.
Yeah,
or
it's
something.
Oh, okay.
like you.
It's like the frog poison almost.
Yeah, people
Jesus
say they like
Christ.
live a lifetime
Yeah.
on it.
And it's only like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it's a
Well,
trip.
should we try that one day? Like
I'm done with hallucinogens,
right
bro.
here, right on the
And
set.
I have heard a new thing called Ibogaine, which is for like veterans and first responders with PTSD, and they only do it in Mexico. And thinking like, I know Tijuana, and then like down in Cancun, there's 2 spots that do it. But apparently, like completely rewires your brain in 3 days.
But they do it like in a safe
sounds like-
environment,
It's a treatment
and it's like
center.
microdosing.
Yes.
Yeah, they don't.
Sounds
they don't,
like that fucking movie Limitless.
Yeah,
Take this
almost
right here.
like people go
It's gonna
like
rewire
addicted
you.
to all kinds of things, and they say 3 days they're completely like never do it again.
Damn.
Yeah, where the thing about
cool.
that though, it's like a controlled environment.
Yeah.
They know what they're doing.
Yeah.
They've done the science and
Yeah.
all that. So it's not like a fucking rager. Like, hey,
Right.
I'm
It's
here.
not
to-
like- you're not partying, yeah.
It's
It's
like
not like Aaron
It's still
Rodgers.
like
Let's go
healed.
do.
I know.
Let's go do some
Oh, yeah.
ashwagandha.
I used to. I remember just taking peyote, man, like that shit. And
Going on Nathan.
I've done shrooms in
I
Mexico.
found my
that's it.
manhood on peyote. No, but yeah, man, I used to love hallucinogens, and then I can't do that shit no more.
Yeah.
Man.
I would love to.
Motherfuckers take gummies like crazy, and I'm
Me
like,
too. I got
Those.
some
Yeah,
inside.
yeah.
I don't know.
I got some inside for you.
So 9/11 happened. You
Yep.
decide, fuck that. I'm gonna join the military. I want to serve my country. And
Yep.
how did that go?
Well, I was like, well, what's the hardest one? And everyone was like, Marines. And I thought, I was like, oh, I could be a Navy SEAL. And so I talked to the Marine recruiter, and he's like, oh, yeah, it's a simple, like, you join the Marines, and it's a simple lat move to go over to the Navy so you can try out for the SEALs. And I was like, great. You can't do that.
Yeah.
It never happens. But anyway, it would, like, boot camp, since I was, like, such a spoiled, like, undisciplined guy, boot camp whooped my ass. Like, I was like, holy shit, what the fuck did I join?
Why did
It
I
was-
sign up?
It was wild. It's 3 months, and like, you know, you eat, sleep, drink there. Everything's there. You're never allowed to leave the base or the recruit depot. So I was like, holy shit, this is insane. And then,
In 3 months, you're with the same crew, same guys, everything. Huh?
yeah, you get like 4 hours of sleep a night. You got to eat all, like your meals. You're not allowed to look around. Boot camp was like, some guys were like, it wasn't that bad. You know, they had tough childhoods.
Yeah.
But for me, I had an easy
That's
childhood.
how my dad used to fucking put out cigarettes on my
yeah,
face.
he's like, this is great.
This is nothing.
I got a bed.
Look at my arm.
Yeah.
I've been trying to kill myself for 5 years. This is my heaven. No,
So whoop my ass.
I used to work on Camp Pendleton, man, for a
Did
while.
you?
Yeah, I worked at
That's
the
where I
country
was
store.
stationed. Nice.
Yeah, I worked at the country store right off of the ocean side,
Cool.
the Southgate, I believe. And it was cool, man. I
was
lived there for
awesome.
about 2 years, and then I
Nice.
went to PB in Pacific Beach. Then I lived in Chula Vista for a little bit.
Nice.
Chula Vista.
Chula Vista.
That Chula. Dude, Chula Vista's fucking
it was
ghetto,
fun.
right?
Yeah.
But even the ghettos in California look
Are
nice.
Yeah.
What's the extreme team from like the Marines or Army that they talked about in Cali that, oh, you want to go to this area and like,
The recon? That's our special forces.
no, not recon. They were like, it's like a dedicated like spot, like somewhere in Cali or maybe Arizona or something. When
Oh,
all
you're
this,
talking about Five Palms.
yeah, 5 pumps.
29 palms.
Oh,
29
My
pumps.
bad.
There you
I
go.
said Five Palms. Yeah.
What is that?
It's just
just
like
a
another
desert,
military base where they do a lot of the training exercises. So
Okay.
they have like a fake city set up, and it's like a simulated desert environment. So it was similar to Iraq or Afghanistan, where they could
okay.
do like house to house.
But like they're pretty brutal on the
Yeah.
Yeah,
guys
it's a
going
br-
through
it's
there,
brutal
right?
climate.
29 palms is rough.
Yeah.
Station there, yeah.
That's like the place you don't want to go.
But I was actually at Miramar my first 4 years, which is in San Diego. And that's where they filmed like Top Gun.
San
Yeah,
Diego's
yeah, yeah.
beautiful.
Oh, yeah, it was amazing.
I fucking
and I
love
think in
San
the
Diego.
90s, because the Marines had the Hawaii base, and then the Navy had Miramar, and then they just swapped. So the Marines took over Miramar, and the Navy took the Hawaii base. So I got stationed there my first 4.
That's a good swap, Hawaii for
yeah.
San Diego.
I mean, it was either one.
Either
yeah.
one is like fucking glorious.
Yeah, so it was a lot of. I had a good time, but it was rough. So I did my 5 years, and I was like, like they offered me 60 to re-enlist for another 4, and I was like, no,
Shit, 60?
Like a
that-
60 sign-on bonus?
$60,000.
Yeah, sign-on bonus?
Yeah,
bro, I
Oh,
would've
and they were
paid
like
that.
tax free too, and they were like, it'll be in your account tomorrow if you sign right here. And I'm like, no. I
But
just
and
can't.
that was what, like
That was in
2006?
2004. Yeah, 2006.
Oh, that's a
So I was
lot of
getting-
money in 2000.
So
as a
what was
23-year-old?
yeah.
I mean, if you don't mind me asking, what was rough about it? Was it just being away from family and friends? Or?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, being so far away. I mean, but I had great friends in the Marines, but it was just like it was hard to promote, and then like no matter what rank you are, you still get treated like shit. That's the problem. And I mean, that's just the Marine thing. Like, you know, we just like we beat each other up basically. And I was just like,
it's not for me anymore.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
I fucking all my roommates were Marines from San Antonio when I lived in San Diego.
Yeah, there's a
so
ton.
it was great, and I got to see like the experience and all the craziness. But I was young too.
Yeah.
I just wasn't in the military. I was just fucked. And the one thing I used to hate is when you go get a haircut, they all, especially in Oceanside, they all assume you're like a Marine.
Yeah, like,
and dude, they would give me this fucking buzz cut,
High and tight,
yeah, high and tight, like way up here. And I was like, bro, what the hell? And it goes, well, yeah, you know, when you go back,
so you don't get in trouble.
Yeah, and then I was like,
yeah,
I'm not a Marine. He's like, oh, my bad, bro. That's kind of fucked, right?
Yeah, you had to get a haircut.
Kind of
every week.
fucked up, man. My bad.
And
Yeah, bro, I work at fucking CVS, bro.
I used to have to tell her. I basically worked at. It was like a CVS. It was a country
Oh,
store.
shit, I made
it was
that up.
It was a grocery store.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the Marines, man, I remember they used to go in there, and you remember the BMFs, the monster BMFs?
Yeah.
Yeah, they would go in there, get
Explain.
a BMF in the morning.
Explain.
It's a big ass monster like this. It's huge. It's like a goddamn cannon
it's like
of an energy
800
drink.
A
milligrams.
monster, a monster drink. The one that used to come in like the can with the top, like that looked like rocket fuel.
No,
Those are
this-
different,
No,
but yeah.
no,
Oh,
this one
okay.
was
Same
like a
type.
pop can.
Oh,
but it was
shit.
huge, bro. He was.
So it
huge.
wasn't a monster.
Yeah, it was a monster.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They were called just BMF monsters.
Yeah, they were called BMF, so big motherfucker. That's what we used to know them as. And they would say like, "Hey, all the Marines are coming in. You know, we gotta stock the
Stock it
BMFs."
up. Yeah.
And they would be there, dude. Morning, I'd see him get one. Afternoon, see him get one. Then
the same
nighttime,
people.
see him get one. And I'm like, bro, like not nighttime, but like evening.
Yeah.
And I'm like, God damn,
Yeah,
dude.
nicotine and caffeine.
You're gonna have a heart
survive
attack.
on that in the Marines.
Yeah.
I mean, we wake up. You know, you're young, but we'd have our like physical fitness tests, like on a Friday morning. So we'd all drink Thursday night because Thursday night's cleanup night, or a field day. So you got to clean up the barracks and everybody get drunk and just clean whatever. And so you'd wake up at 5 a.m, hungover as fucking, run 3 miles, and it was like a 1.5 away, 1.5 back. Everyone would stop at the 1.5 miles, smoke a cigarette, and then head back.
Dude, I remember. So I got into the fire department. When did you get in? What year was it?
2012.
2012?
Yeah.
Okay, so you were right there with me. I got in 09.
Okay.
And, I got into Corpus.
Okay.
Which was, obviously it doesn't make as much as San
Yeah.
Antonio. So, dude, it was the same thing, man. You'd see guys like, going into these half-charred buildings with still smoke everywhere.
Yeah.
With no CBA, no SCBAs
Yeah.
on, nothing. They're just walking through,
Yeah.
like coughing and shit. And I'm just like, I'm thinking like, damn, I gotta be like these guys. So I walk in
Right.
without that shit. My eyes get all watery. I'm coughing. I'm like, holy shit, what are these guys doing?
Yeah,
Like,
why
I
are we
can't-
doing this to
I can't
ourselves?
be in here right now, but I don't want to look like a pussy.
Yeah.
Be like Jordan when he said when they used to be doing cocaine and all that in the hotel rooms during the games.
Yeah.
I mean during the
Yes,
breaks and shit.
David
wild.
Robinson, bro.
That's wild.
Hey, I need a bump. I need a dunk later.
That's what David Robinson used to say about Jordan. He's like, man, I think he told somebody one time, and just because we're on the subject of fucking just getting plastered and doing work, one guy was talking to David Robinson was talking to somebody like, man, Michael Jordan, man, that guy ain't real. He made a deal with the devil, man. The way how can he do what he does and
Yeah.
still come out and
Well,
scorch us
he's-
for fucking 40
he-
points?
He didn't do drugs, but the one that's like unreal is Dennis Rodman.
Well,
Because that dude was like on every drug in the book, and he did that during the championship series.
Yeah. During games.
That's fucking wild.
well, I mean, when you're, he was obviously athletic, right? But when your only job is play
Rebound.
defense and get rebounds, I mean,
Yeah,
fuck.
he was a beast.
He was.
Yeah, he was.
He did his good job good.
You got to tell us what was your
Oh, I know
craziest story during boot camp, maybe, and then craziest story. Because how long did you stay enlisted for?
5 years.
5 years, and then the craziest story after boot camp during your time, like even if it's like going overseas or
Yeah.
something, running into some prostitute that wanted a fish hook, something.
Not my stories, but I've heard
Yeah,
some stories about that.
These are all other
Yeah.
people's
Yeah,
stories.
yeah.
Just so we know.
I could tell you those stories. I mean,
Yeah. No. We're gonna
Let's see,
tell us some stories of
boot
some
camp. There wasn't. I mean, it was so regimented and like disciplined that there was like we had one weird. Have you seen Full Metal Jacket.
I was gonna say, is there any bars of soap inside
we beat the
pillowcases?
shit out of one kid because he kept fucking up and making us get in trouble.
Damn, so that's a real thing.
Yeah. So if someone's out of line, like we'll set them straight. Like we'll handle it. The crew will handle it. I remember one time I was having a bad day, and the drill instructor was on my ass all day, and he's like, so they call it quarter deck, and that's where you get just fucking, they beat the shit out of you, like mountain climbers, jumping jacks, push-ups, like nonstop for like 20, 30 minutes. And I just had enough, and he's like, is this what you like, Glenn? And I'm like, aye, sir. And he's like, open your fucking mouth. And I was like, and he's like, oh, that's it. He had the whole platoon surround me, screaming at me, oh, fucking do it, Glenn. And I was just like, whatever. I just didn't give a shit that day. But anyway, ended up being okay, and like everyone's like, all right, go ring that fucking bell, Glenn.
That's a good story. I had all these guys surrounded me, and they told me to open my mouth.
I said, open my mouth wide and take it.
That sounds like a Bonnie Blue story.
Well, like the first 2 weeks, like they just turn, like it's like 8 shower heads along the wall. They just turn them on, and like you run by, they like squirt shampoo on you, and then you have your soap, and you're basically like running through the shower heads, and that's your shower, like 5 seconds.
In the beginning, yeah.
And you get out, and your just eyes are covered in soap.
Yeah, you're like, I'm not done.
But they fucked us up one time. So we got in trouble the day before the gas chamber, where they light off all the whatever. And our drill instructor made us dry shave. And they wouldn't even give you the full
dry shave.
They wouldn't even give you the full rate. They just give you the head. And so you're holding it like this, and you're shaving. And we had to dry shave, so we cut. So you had tons of cuts. And we go in the gas chamber. It just seeps into those little cuts.
It starts burning.
It hurts so bad, but
damn.
yeah, those gas chambers pretty wild. Like as soon as you come out, every fluid in your head empties out of your body. It's just like it's gross.
So you got deployed?
Yeah, so I went to Iraq twice.
Shit.
Yeah, both times I was in Al Taqaddum, which is kind of, I mean, you probably don't know too, but like the Sunni Triangle is like Fallujah, Baghdad, and then Ramadi, I believe, is the Sunni Triangle. And kind of Taqaddum was like right there in the middle, but it was kind of away enough to where like we just get mortar and rocket attacks every couple of days.
That's it, just rocket attacks every few days.
But
no big deal.
Our squadron was casualty evacuation, so all we did was like, because I was in the CH-46, which is basically like the Navy version of the Chinook. You know what those are? Like
I've heard, yeah.
like the cigar-looking ones that have the dual rotating props. So it's our version of that helicopter. So you can stack like patients inside of it, and that's ultimately what led me to the fire department, because I watched our Navy docs like working on people that we'd go pick up casualty evacuations like of our guys, and they'd work them in the back, and so that kind of got me interested in like basically ambulance, you know.
Yeah.
But the one craziest story, my first deployment, so it was like 03 or 04, and we had this.
So that was when the shit was going down, yeah.
Yeah,
especially
like
Fallujah.
It was the Wild West. That's when the battle for Fallujah happened.
Battle
So
Fallujah was wild.
we were getting tons of casualty evacuations. Like SEALs and Marines were all fighting there, door to door. And there's a couple guys in the fire department.
That's when Bush said, "Right, get the fuck out."
Yeah, that's when they were
like.
There's a couple guys in the fire department that were knocking doors down and like going into houses and create. I didn't have to do any of that.
Yeah,
but we had this awesome colonel, like. Probably the best leader I've ever met in my life. We had something like 150 guys in our squadron. He knew every single person's full name, your parents' name, your brothers and sisters.
God.
And he was like, you know, he's like 48, 50s, like fit in his 50s. And and just the best leader, like 6'5", 220, stud.
Yeah.
Complete stud. He was a colonel, and he still flew missions. But they had one heavy... I call it a mass casualty, and so they sent out three of our Chinooks to pick up like 12 patients or something, and I guess they had to land in this like plaza area. So he was the last one because he's the best leader. So he's like, y'all two first, I'll provide cover, and they also have Apaches and Hueys providing cover too.
Dude, that's sick.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. So he was the last one in to pick up the last 3 patients or whatever. As soon as they like landed, someone on a rooftop just started lighting them up.
No.
They waited till they were the last ones. So they were like, get him in, we gotta go. So he takes off, and I guess right as they got eye level of the roof, they just pray and spray, and the dudes don't know how to shoot.
Yeah.
Hit the windshield, so I guess one bullet went through the windshield, off his flak. He was wearing his flak jacket.
This is the colonel.
Yeah, off his flak jacket, and then hit his jaw and tore his jaw open.
Fuck.
Like pretty bad. And then I think the co-pilot, he got a bunch of shrapnel because the bullets like spray because the windshield's
it's
kind of
just
bulletproof. So he got a bunch of shrapnel like on his face and his arms and stuff. And then I think they got hit by, I think it's the same crew got hit by an RPG as they were leaving.
Dear Lord.
It hit the back and then like created a fireball that like shot through the cabin. But those things, so these helicopters, they're like they can withstand it. Like some of our airframes had been around since Vietnam. We're still flying these things.
Jesus, yeah.
So anyway, this guy is such a badass. He flies all the way back. Oh, he's like, co-pilot, get us home. So they fly back. You know, he's still helping. They do like, you're not supposed to do a rolling landing, even though there's wheels on them. You're supposed to like set it, and then set the helicopter down. They came into the runway and they were like, do, because they were like, we need to get him to the hospital.
Yeah,
but they had the ambulance unit out there ready to go for him. Like pulled up right as he got out there, and we all ran out because we're like, what the fuck? He like gets out, he like throws the gurney. He's like, go kill those motherfuckers, and we're like, his jaw's hanging off. We're like, Jesus, this guy's insane.
So like it's literally hanging off.
Yeah. So
damn, that's a lot of blood.
Yeah. So he came back. So I'll tell you this. So they're basically like, get on the gurney. They got him on the gurney. He says when he came back, he said they gave him the purple mist. I don't know what it means, but it's like basically ketamine. Like sent him to an alternate. Like they just knocked his ass out. He said he woke up in I forget the name of the hospital in Maryland. It starts with a B as well. There's like BAMC.
Yeah, Bamsi's here.
BAMC, and then there's Balboa in San Diego, and whatever the one in Maryland is. But huge military hospital. He said he woke up there 2 weeks later.
Holy
He's like,
shit.
where the fuck am I?
I've been
Where
on
the
a
fuck's my
2-week
crew?
And his wife was there, and he's like, get me back out to my boys. And so 2 weeks after that, he was back in Iraq.
Damn.
Titanium jaw, like gave a speech and was drooling. He's like, I don't give a fuck if I'm drooling. He's like, I'm like, God, this guy is an
Nobody
animal.
fucking stare at this.
He's
You listen to my
insane.
words.
But yeah, he was the cool. And like, so when we came back from Iraq, he finished the deployment. Like he literally like, I was standing there with my parents. He walks over and he's like, Jim, Tama, nice to meet you. And they're like, what? He knows our names? Like this current, and he ended up going on to be, I believe, a brigadier general.
Damn.
Or a major general. He was like some.
So he's probably still like active or something.
No, he's retired now.
Retired now?
Yeah, but like he became a general and did like 35, 40 years.
Where was he from?
I can't remember. I think he was from the East Coast somewhere.
He's only required to remember all his people.
Yeah, I
People don't know
remember.
We don't need to remember him about nothing about him.
But he
Just
was
that he had a steel jaw and don't fuck with him.
Yeah, he was amazing.
Dude, that's a badass.
He was the coolest leader.
What did he get?
That's
Did
like
he
some
get
Black Hawk Down shit.
What did he get for that? Did he get?
He got
anything?
I think he got the Navy Star, I believe, or he got a flying medal for sure, and then he got a what's the wounded one? Purple Heart.
Purple Heart, yeah.
Yeah. I think he got 2 Purple
Those are the
Heart awards.
badasses that need to be in there.
Yeah.
Damn.
Bronze Star, maybe. I don't know.
That's
But
crazy.
yeah, he was a stud.
So that was that you consider that probably the craziest story that you'd seen like live action.
Yeah, for
Damn.
sure.
Okay.
That's wild though. His fucking jaw.
And yeah, then the weird thing, like whenever they'd come back from missions that they had like shit, we'd have to like wash out the blood out of the back of the helicopter, and we heard all kinds of crazy stories about that.
What's the worst injury you saw? Like other than that one?
I mean, dude's
pretty
blown,
rowdy.
blown to bits.
Oh, like complete.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
like body parts.
Yeah,
like tagged like black and stuff, like they were gone.
yeah.
Damn.
But I always tell people, like, people ask me like that kind of stuff about the Marines and the military, and I'm like, the fire department's almost worse to me because
That's crazy. Yeah.
because it's in your hometown. Like that, I was expecting to see that. It was in a war zone. Like I was prepared
Mentally
for that.
prepared, yeah.
But like here, I'm hanging out with my mom at dinner one day, and then the next day I'm on shift, and I'm seeing like body parts on the highway from a collision or like kids.
For sure.
Ah, dude,
So
the
it's-
kids are the worst.
And you got to drive by these places every day, and so we call them ghosts. Like everyone has like spots that are like you drive by and you're like, "Ugh, that's where that happened.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
I have like at least 5 or 10 spots that I'm like, I
Yeah.
don't like this area.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%, man.
Yeah.
I think I remember my first call was a suicide.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, and it was like went to go do a wellness check, knock on the door. And I was lead paramedic, so they're like, "Okay, you're taking the lead.
Yeah.
You're gonna walk in and see everything first." I'm like, "All right, cool." Open the door, and you just get that smell from,
That is a fucked up smell though.
yeah,
it's
where
almost
it's it's been days or weeks.
Yeah.
And I walk in and I just see it for the first time. I'm like,
Yeah.
"Dang, that's interesting."
Yeah.
You guys want to go get a sandwich or something after this?
I always tell the rookies,
I got Subway. Has
don't look at their
$5.
face. Like, if you look at their face, then it sticks. Like you can like assess their body and stuff and kind of glance, just like peripherals, but don't like stare at their face because that'll stick in your brain.
For sure.
So do you have a lot of? Would you say you have a lot of like those memories come back or?
Yeah, that's why I talked about that Ibogaine treatment because apparently it like can help reset all those terrible memories and kind of heal. Like,
is
trauma.
it more from wartime or is it more from
Fire department?
Fire department, really?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, I mean, it's every day, bro. You got here 2 million people.
And I was so young when I did the Marine Corps that like your brain can still malleable, so like you can heal that kind of stuff. But trauma that happens in your 35, 40, that kind of it sticks with you forever.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
What station are you at, if you don't mind me asking?
I was in the med center at 32s.
32s, yeah,
promoted,
that's busy.
So now I'm a Babcock 42s.
Oh, 42s is still
It's still busy, but not
they're
nearly
decent.
as bad. Yeah.
I think I was at 27s for
Yeah,
a little
great
over a
house, too.
year. Yeah.
So
it was good there.
What is the worst thing you've seen? Like more like car wrecks or like actual shootings and? Or?
I'll tell you a crazy story from the fire department. We got a call for a wellness check because there was a man who was living with his mother and he was taking care of her. She had like dementia, and nobody had seen him or her in like 2 days. So we get there, we wait for police to show up, and we're kind of like looking around at the house looking for access routes because no one's answering the door. So we go around the gate and like the back sliding glass doors open and there's just like this satin like blinds and they're like billowing in the wind. And so I'm like, oh cool. I was like, the cop's right here. He's like, yeah, let's go check. So we walk up there and I open the door and it's this old like 80, 85-year-old Hispanic woman kind of like, and starts like speaking Latin at me. She was like, I'm like, oh my God, I just got fucking cursed. Like, I was like, and the cop was like, let's back up for a second.
I would have said, give me your cat. Pow, pow.
Dude, it scared the shit. And my partner on the squad was like, I ain't going in there because he saw it happen. So me and the cop were like, all right, we got to go figure out what's going on with her. So we open it back up. She disappeared now.
Oh, it's even worse now.
She's
Now
gone.
this is a horror movie.
I see someone on the couch. I'm like, okay, shit. So we start walking in, and then she comes out like almost too quick, like a horror movie. Like she comes scampering out and sits next to the body on the couch. So the body's like over here, and this little dog jumps up on her lap and starts like, and so I'm like creeping over, and I look over her, and the dog is eating the face.
Oh no! Of the person laying down.
I thought only cats did
Half
that
his
shit.
face is gone.
Dude, I mean, I think if any animal gets hungry enough,
Yeah.
Oh, so she
they hadn't
just
been fed in 2 or 3 days.
I was gonna
'cause
say
she has
she-
dementia.
She's
Yeah.
not feeding the
But
dog.
it was like a horror
But
movie.
it was the
half,
son that passed away.
It was skull. And
So
then
what time of day was this?
it was like 3 p.m.
Set the mood.
It was like 3 p.m. and it was at 3 in the afternoon.
nice and hot, 95
Yeah, it
degrees.
was summertime.
Did she have the AC on?
No AC.
That's why the door was open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then the other.
I don't want to laugh at that. That's just
it's
fucked,
brutal.
But
yeah,
It's just brutal.
a female cop came in and like got the mom and brought her out. There's a funny part at the end. So they took the mom out.
Now it got me off guard.
Is my mijo gonna be okay?
I haven't got to the punchline.
This is the good part. They took the mom out to the driveway and had like a chair and set her down. And we kind of walk around the house, just like it had seeped through like the concrete, like where he was on the couch, had like all of the juices or whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we're out there, and then they're like, "Can you just check her over, like her vitals or whatever?" So we're checking the mom out, or yeah, she's an older lady, and nosy neighbors, nosy Karen comes walking over, and she's like, she has 2 dogs, and I need to make sure they've been fed." And I'm like, "Oh, they've eaten."
They got full bellies.
You don't want to know, but
They got straight gotta.
They got plenty of protein. Don't worry.
Oh, dude, that's
Damn.
So how did he die though?
probably massive heart attack.
Oh, so she didn't kill him.
no,
It
no,
just
no.
was a
Yeah.
Yeah, for him to be lying there perfectly like
He
that,
was on the couch. Just
she would have been.
But she had been living with him. They're dead for
Dead.
3 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she was just there while the dog ate the faces.
They
And
would
what
jump
happened?
up her lap, start eating the face, and then they jump down. I'm like,
And then what happened to her?
I guess she maybe went to a nursing home or
Probably
a
put her
family
in
picked her up.
I
institution
would
or
have sent
something.
that bitch to the institution.
Dude, she
I
scared
would've-
the shit out of me.
The body of Christ compels you.
Dude, she was probably outside asking them, "Is my mijo gonna be okay?"
Yeah,
dude?
she didn't have any idea. what
Yeah,
was
she
going
didn't
on.
have
Hey,
any
is
idea.
me
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah,
Dude, that's
He
wild.
hasn't been eating.
that was rough.
Oh, dude, that's tough. That's
Yeah.
dude. Okay, so something like that. Like, how often does that come to your brain? Like when you're just like chilling. And
Anytime someone asks about, they're like, "Oh, what's the craziest call?" I'm like, "Well, I
It's
can always
always
tell
that
that
one.
one." That one's the worst one ever. I had one worse than that, but it was a car wreck, and it was like a whole family of. It was like four cousins, or it was like two sisters and then two women cousins, and then there was like four or two brothers, two cousins, men in another car, and they were going down medical, and the women just lost control and like hit the curb, and then the car hit like that on a tree.
Ooh.
All immediately smashed.
All gone.
Dude, that's the kind of shit that freaks me
And
out,
so
right?
the-
When you think about like a whole family
And they
line
all
is gone.
watched. Yeah, and all the dudes watched it happen, and they can't do shit about it.
Yeah.
Like a whole generation of women lost.
Yeah.
That's what's crazy because I'll hear about
Crazy, yeah.
I'll hear about some stuff like that, right? Like a whole family, and it's like
Yeah.
that whole line, that lineage is gone, dude.
Yeah,
And a
from
fucking
one bad choice.
yeah, and even not even that. Sometimes it's
Yeah.
just
Yeah, just luck.
unfortunate
So
situation.
it was a bad choice,
yeah.
like drinking or something? Or?
Yeah, they were out drinking.
Gotcha.
Well, actually,
Oh,
there was 6 women in the car because 2 flew out the back when it hit,
Oh.
but they survived. The 4 in the seats all passed away.
Gotcha.
But
Damn.
then like they have to do their investigation. The police do take pictures. So we were like, yeah, they're obviously, it's obvious signs of death.
Yeah.
So we go back to the station, and then like 4 in the morning they call us back out because we have to cut them out now. So for the medical examiner and the coroner to take them. So we had to like we were like standing on top of the car, like
Yeah, yeah.
and, like cutting it open so that they can get access to it. Damn. And the medical examiners are those people are messed up. Like death just does not. They don't give a shit about death. Like
Yeah.
we pulled one of the girls out, and they were just like flopping her head, and we're like, "Stop, dude!" He's
because they're
yeah,
just
because it's empty.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like
They're
the skull
just-
is pulverized.
They're talking to each other like, hey, after this, you guys
Yeah.
want to go to the strip
You
club
guys
or
want
what?
soup?
Yeah.
Like, Jesus.
Guys
Yeah.
want to hit sugars after this?
They're crazy.
But you gotta be like that.
You
though.
kinda do.
Yeah, you have
gotta
to
separate.
But it's it's like police officers, man. Like a lot of people want to talk shit about them.
That shit's
But-
hard.
But
Yeah.
you got to see the worst of the worst,
Yeah.
the worst of human like nature all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, from lying, stealing,
Yeah.
killing.
Well, that's the only
And-
time
and-
cops are getting called,
Yeah,
right?
and
Yeah,
and every call's
nobody
like-
calls a cop to like, hey man, thanks for what you did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every call could be the last one.
Yeah,
like,
every call you could get shot at.
yeah, you could be showing up just to fucking do a
wild.
wellness check, or you could be showing up because, like, oh, hey, I pulled you over because you forgot to put your blinker on.
Yeah.
Oh,
I got warrants.
Yep, yep.
But
man.
yeah, you could just imagine how jaded you could get really quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
yeah, easily.
medical examiners, I mean, I guess they gotta be like that.
Just
I know
daily.
some people will take offense to that, but it's like, bro, what else are you supposed to do?
Yeah.
Oh, bro,
Like,
you know
are you
they're eating
supposed to-
sandwiches
That's how you
while
gotta
they're
deal.
fucking.
That's how you deal, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah, you gotta cope
Yeah.
somehow, man. There's they have some kind of coping mechanism that regular people don't have.
Right.
So I did want to ask you don't like it never gets easier for you. You constantly like
It does. I mean, you get used to it. Like anything, you get used to it. You kind of learn how to, like I said, don't look at faces when you know it's a DOA or a suicide or kids. Yeah, I've had a lot of like under 15 suicides, and it's like, what, these kids
under
haven't even-
15
Yeah, they haven't even lived
in
their
San
life.
Antonio.
They don't even know what like life is yet. Like
But
that's-
just those last two that have been on the news, like, I mean,
Yeah.
obviously there's a lot more
Yeah.
that goes on, but just
girl
those
that
two
went to the
females,
park, yeah.
she jumped off the balcony at that apartment.
yeah.
Which one was
And then
that?
the
was
one that
A&M.
went to the park, that was A&M. That was not here in
Oh,
San
the-
Antonio.
off like the 7th
The
floor.
UT.
Yeah,
Yes.
UT Texas A&M. yeah.
Okay, and they were trying to figure out what happened.
They
And
said it was a
but she
suicide.
was like 19, wasn't
Yeah.
she?
Yeah,
She's
but still
pretty.
young though.
No,
dude,
no,
you
I'm
know
not.
what I
I'm
mean?
not taking away from that.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
just saying like
Yeah, but it was just because like she broke up with her boyfriend or he dumped her, and so she's like,
And then that other one that you were about to say,
Yeah.
that the one that walked to the park,
yeah, left her house at like
6
6
in the morning. Yeah.
shot
So
herself.
have you seen any? So tell me about that one. What is that?
And she I guess she just like same thing, had broken up with her boyfriend.
You didn't actually go to this
No.
call, right? This is
No.
just
I just saw
Yeah.
it on the news, but I guess she would normally they said she would normally take walks in the morning, so the parents didn't think anything awkward of it, but then she didn't come back. Oh, and there's like ring camera. Of
she left her phone.
left her
She left
phone-
everything.
Left everything, and like does her little walk, and then you can see her come back, get something out of the car, and then disappears again. And then they found
then-
her like in
yeah.
a field like 3 days.
Found her,
later.
yeah, later.
So most of the calls you do are they by gunshot?
No,
Or are
like 90% of our calls are just like sick people.
Sick calls, yeah.
No, I mean like the suicides you've
Oh,
experienced.
hangings.
Hangings.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, and those
They're
are-
going old school.
Those are brutal because
They are.
Their feet can pop because the pressure builds up. Like the
How does
blood.
that? What is that? Okay, I don't know
'cause, like,
that.
Like the blood comes out of their
Yeah.
toenails and shit.
Yeah, like their toes pop. Like
Oh,
Yeah.
just because of the hanging vertically for so long.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the blood has to eventually just
Oh, yeah.
rest. Yeah, that's crazy.
So their feet are just like jumbled.
Super swollen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh shit!
The ones that are super sad about that are like you can tell that they
Struggled.
or that they knew they made a mistake, but it was like they had already. So like we made one guy, and he had like stepped off a stool, and then his back leg was still like on the stool, like he tried to get back on the stool. Like he was like, no, I made a mistake.
He was trying to reach back there. Damn.
Those are brutal.
But that's a human fight or flight thing too, right? Like your
Human-
body doesn't
You're like,
want
oops.
it. It's not ready to go.
made a mistake.
Well, yeah, that's what a lot of people will say, right? Like, it's not that easy to kill somebody sometimes.
Yeah.
They just assume it's like, oh yeah, it's so easy. And then, like, you know, I used to teach, man, and a lot of kids will say, I'll fucking kill a person. I can't wait. And I'm like, bro, you don't know what that's about.
Yeah.
Like, you don't understand. This ain't Call of Duty.
No.
Yeah,
It's a different.
Everything changes in your head when something like that happens.
I do have a
would think
question.
anyways.
What would be the most like realistic war movie that you've ever seen?
The one they just had, I forget what it's called, but it was the Navy SEAL unit that was like
The one where they're in that house?
Yeah.
That's a fucking weird movie. That didn't get
that's
much
the most
up.
realistic one.
Are you talking about what?
No, I forgot the name.
Oh
of
my
it.
god,
It's called like
Warfare.
yeah, I think Warfare.
I think it's called
Okay.
Warfare, where
Yeah.
most of it takes place in the house, the 2-story house, right?
Yep.
And some of them are
They
the
got
real
ambushed.
guys, right?
Yeah. They got
Yes.
ambushed by a bunch of people and like car bombs were going off.
Bro, that movie did not get much
It didn't.
publicity.
No.
I mean, it's not like a great
Yeah.
storied movie, but
I
Yeah,
thought it
it's not like a Saving Private Ryan.
I thought it was great. I
Yeah,
thought it was
I thought it was a good
fantastic.
movie, yeah.
It simulates Iraq like very realistic.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dude.
bro, that movie, the whole time we just had anxiety, like
The ringing in
yeah.
the ears.
Yeah.
Like, when stuff goes off, like you lose all hearing.
Dude.
And shit that goes like
And
you
then,
fought
like,
before, you know.
Yeah, and you have those, the bombs go off when they try and get into that vehicle to get away.
Yeah. Oh, and they're
and
just
there's
lighting them up.
There's
Right?
just,
Yeah,
excuse me, there's just dust everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, I would have
Can't
just
see
been
you.
like,
I know. What do you fight? Yeah, what do you shoot?
unlocking clips somewhere, man. It's like,
Those
damn,
guys
that's
are
just so
mad
scary.
respect.
Yes, dude.
They're wild.
Any of y'all,
Yeah.
you too included, man. Anybody who signed up and did their time overseas, man, regardless of what happened over there, man, big props to all y'all, man.
Hey, man,
That's just
so-
badass.
So, what was the first thought when you fucking had like a missile or bomb or whatever that is, like gunshots? What were you
It's
thinking?
just, I mean, you kind of the adrenaline kind of goes. You're kind of like, yeah, let's fucking do this. Like, who's
I'm ready, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I actually had this. I don't know what it was. It's some spam. Like I guess people post on Facebook Marketplace or like list an Airbnb. Sometimes they'll get these like spam where it's like threatening, "We're gonna kill your family if you don't send us money. Like you owe us money."
Oh yeah, I've had.
So
a
I
few of those.
got one recently. And,
Yeah, I don't know why.
And it was 3 a.m. and they had listed my family members and then my address. And I was like, and they're like, we're outside your house with our guys, so pay us the money and we'll leave. And I was like, oh, it's on. So I took my 3 a.m. and I'm in the driveway with my rifle, like scanning the road. And I told my neighbors this last weekend, and I was like, if y'all check your Ring cameras at 3 a.m. last Sunday,
you just see him.
Don't
on the
be
radio.
alarmed.
He's all fucking calling. Hey.
I was like, delete that because no one was
You
there.
look up at the camera, you're like, I got this.
He just sees a
motherfucker.
fucking dog walk by. He's
That's why-
fucking dead. That's what you are.
I texted my buddy who's like a vice cop, and he was like, "Oh, dude, it's a common scam." I was like, "Okay,
Bro,
He's like, just
I've gotten
delete it.
like 3 times.
Yeah.
And
It's scary.
no, yeah, because I was like, what the fuck? And I remember one time and it's just weird shit. Like
Yeah.
one time this dude he put my whole address.
Could have been a
Yeah.
chick too.
And
Yeah, that's what I think. Someone put my number on the dark web or something.
Yeah.
and then nowhere. And then my shit, he was putting like all these guns, and then I started getting like chopped off
Yeah.
heads and,
Yeah.
and body parts, and they're like,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
we're
crazy.
coming for you. I was like, what the
He
fuck?
sent me the phone number, right? And I have some other phone numbers that I have like on burners and stuff,
Yeah.
right? So I
That's
got the
all it is.
burner. I say, bro, give me the number. I put the number in. I was like, hey, you stupid motherfucker, you keep fucking with us. We're gonna come find your
Yeah,
ass,
we'll find
bitch. You.
you.
better stop fucking texting us. Never send him a text after that.
But it all started during the Biden administration because we had all these people. And I'm not trying to like.
I was gonna drink this right now.
Hey, I know.
Hey, can I get another beer real quick?
Yeah. Good
Okay.
one.
I'll take
But
one,
no,
too.
that's when I started getting some of those, and I was like, bro, I'm not even fucking doing
Right.
anything.
I was like, where did this come? And I asked a friend. I was like, yeah, you ever get those like every 3 months? And they're like, no. And I'm like,
I've
somebody
gotten-
put my phone somewhere.
I've gotten a few of them, and it's not even nowhere. The thing is, I have this number. This guy, he's just rotating. I have this number, right? Oh, come on, dude. You ready? Look, it looks like we're in an earthquake now. You're shaking it. Give me one, too. Fuck it. Are you down there?
Oh, then I want to get up and fucking.
Oh, look at that face all in the camera. Here, I'll do it. Anyways, take a quick break, I guess. Oh, but
I'm gonna try and buy liquor every week just to make this place full.
yeah. So like I said, I'm not even trying to say. I know there's a direct correlation, but I started getting those like 3-4 years ago, and that's when like we had all these people coming in. Because yeah, and it was like, bro, what the fuck is going on? So David's pouring us a shot. We're gonna take a shot, but but that's fucking interesting, man. I would have never thought you being a firefighter would give you more PTSD than being an actual Marine.
Yeah.
Because in the Marines, you go for 9 months, right?
Yeah, we did 8-month deployments.
Oh, 8 months.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I did 8 months, 03 to 04, and then 05 to 06. I did 8 and 8. And then my last year I was at Pendleton.
Okay. I do want to ask, because I always ask this question because it's fucking wild. Did you see a lot of that shit where, you know, they have those little Afghani boys where they where they have a name for them, right? What's it called?
I didn't see the Afghani ones, but in Iraq, like, the men would hold pinkies. They'd walk hand, like, pinky. It was weird, and we're just like, what? And, you know, we're all, like, 19-year-old Marines. We're like, fucking blue for these gays. What the fuck? Yeah, we're just assholes. And he's like, and people were like, no, it's kind of their culture. I don't know if it's still something that's like that.
Kind of like the prison culture.
But it's like men are for pleasure, women are for babies.
Men are for pleasure, women are for breeding.
Who knows how true that is?
For real?
If it's just a rumor or what.
No, that's actually true, yeah. No, because I've asked everybody because
I've been trying to move out of that bitch like the very next day.
Yeah.
But you know what's
Moving
crazy?
to the United States, give me my visa.
What's crazy is like I've been to a lot of countries, right? I lived in Asia for about like 10 years.
Nice.
And everywhere you go, the most shady places, the Muslims, that's where they set up shop.
Yeah.
And they're always the ones that, we don't need this and this and this.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you need to cover up. But they're in all the fuck, like in Bangkok, right? I used to live in Bangkok for 3 years.
Nice.
And they're in the most worst places of Bangkok.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm like, really? Like, I thought the whole Muslim faith, right? You're supposed to not show skin and all that. And like, what's going on?
Yeah, they're the biggest perpetrators.
Yeah.
Wow. So you saw that as a normal thing over there?
Yeah.
Yeah? Are we ready for some shots? I made
yeah,
you a little
cheers,
baby
sir.
one, Jan. Don't worry.
Oh, a little
Here we go,
baby.
guys.
Cheers, boys.
To fucking telling stories.
Ooh.
Thank you.
What was that?
The Luna.
Luna Azul. Not too bad. You know?
It was good.
That's smooth.
Yeah. It was real smooth.
Good.
So when you got out, what's the first thing you did when you got out?
Oh, man. I'll tell you what, from boot camp, because it's 3 months, extremely strict diet, regimented exercise. I took my first, I stopped dipping, which is like my bad vice that I do. I put a dip in. I was high as shit. I was like, oh my God. And then we went to dinner and I hadn't eaten like real, you know, like I had a steak. I couldn't eat half of it, some fries and a beer, and I was hammered. Because it's 3 months, extremely strict. And so that one beer, I got in the shower and I was like, I was so like high. I fell asleep at like 7:30 p.m. and slept for 12 hours. But
dude,
the first thing I did when I got back from Iraq was, again, because it's a dry country, you can't have alcohol. So I had a couple beers and then just
so you didn't get to like y'all didn't make alcohol or nothing.
No, I mean some guys did, but I didn't.
People
partake.
couldn't send care packages to y'all with like alcohol.
They did.
Okay,
We're not allowed to talk about that.
I
drank probably 3 times.
So I'm curious, like,
bottles.
so a lot of dudes are just getting pictures from their wives and jerking off all the time.
Okay, so when you guys got deployed, right? And I don't know if this is still the case, right? Like,
it's like jail.
Is it like a rule now, like where like women don't go to combat?
No, they can now. But like we had women in our squadron, and like some people got in trouble. But most guys can't handle themselves.
Yeah,
and a lot of the women.
So I was gonna say, I don't think women should be.
After 3 or 4 months over there, though,
the desert,
everything starts looking pretty good.
Yeah.
They had women there.
Yeah.
So they were just getting plowed out.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah!
But did they separate y'all, or did y'all stay in the same bunks?
I mean, they had separate tents.
Was it like the fire? You know, at the fire department, right? Like for example, like in Corpus, right? We would bunk with the females too.
Yeah.
And the only thing was like a curtain. Like, that was all that was between us.
No, in this, the women had their own, like, you know, it was these big tents that sleep like 20 people. So they had a completely separate female. Yeah.
Okay, got you.
Yeah.
So what would happen if you get caught sneaking into one of those?
You'd probably lose rank. Like,
Oh shit!
yeah,
So it's
you-
a
100%.
serious-
Yeah,
you
you
lose
get in big
rank.
trouble.
It's a
You
big.
get NJP, non-judicial punishment. Which
Did
is
anybody
basically-
ever try to do it? Mm-hmm.
I'm sure, dude.
Hey, risk it all for the
One of the
game,
female
bro.
officers she got
I'm
sent
gonna
home.
risk it all.
Yeah.
She got sent home because she was with an enlisted guy.
Hey, bro. Sometimes you gotta risk it all for some noise.
Instead of losing rank, they just like, you can go home, like go back home, and like we won't bust you down or anything. And she's like, all right, let's go. So kind of disgraced, but you know.
But what would be the like obviously the benefit of going home? You don't get blasted, you don't lose your rank. But
Yeah.
they were sending her home to like leave
No,
the military,
no,
or
she's
just
still in the military, but you just have to like be on base by yourself, like at the unit. So like Marines are like very prideful. You know, we're like we fight wars, we win wars. So that's kind of like
if a Marine is
Yes.
back at home not fighting,
Yes.
that's like a disgrace.
Yeah.
It's like getting
Yeah.
benched.
yes,
Gotcha.
it hurts. It
Yeah,
hurts
okay.
the pride. Yeah.
I feel that, man. I feel that.
Damn, I don't know, man, because I'm a sick fuck, dude. I would probably risk it. I know you would risk it, motherfucker.
Well,
Hey, I would have been back at the base by myself already. I'd have been like, "Hey guys, I'm here. You already know what happened."
also
Hey,
the
don't-
ratio is like 1,000 to 1,
Ooh.
so, or 500 to 1. Women
Yeah.
to men to women.
But
so
the women are not doing combat, right?
they do now. So like
But
they,
During your time there,
No.
when they were
Yeah.
out there with you, what were their job
Well,
assignments?
we had female pilots. They would fly
Okay.
the planes. So basically, front line, casualty.
Yeah, of
evacuation.
course.
They just weren't allowed in the infantry. So like
Gotcha.
the infantry guys and the special forces guys are the ones who like the movie warfare, like busting down doors.
So
They're not allowed, they weren't allowed there.
should they be in that? I know I agree because I'm not in the best shape
Yeah.
myself, but I know they can't. That's what I try to tell
Yeah.
people. Right?
I mean, there's
It's-
certainly some that can,
For
but
sure
they're
there is.
super rare, and like they're just like you're like, holy shit, this chick's
Yeah.
amazing, like like a Ronda Rousey.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
she'll be
but,
fine.
but like women going against their like nature, right?
Right.
Like their
they're-
emotional
they're-
side, you mean?
Yeah, they're nurturers. Like
Yeah.
that's what they do.
But
And
there's
that
always
could get you-
outliers.
Yeah, I
You know.
guess so. But
I think that's the whole point of training, though, right? They get
Yeah.
wired that certain way,
Kinda
like
break you, yeah.
Hey, this is what's gonna happen. This is what you need to be looking at. Like, don't look at
dude,
it this
but
way.
Imagine crossing a fucking woman soldier. She'll fucking annihilate your whole village.
Yeah, right?
I will destroy all this shit.
That's what the Iraqis would like. They'd stare at
The Gorlock.
You know, they're
Oh,
like,
dude, they're probably like, I fucking don't know.
her hair is out.
I know. Hey, look,
I've never seen her with her hair down. What the fuck?
she's showing fucking neck.
You know who needs to be out there in the infantry, bro? Women? Gorlock. That motherfucker would take down everybody.
Gorlock the destroyer.
Gorlock the destroyer of the fucking world. You keep fucking with us. We're sending Gorlock. I'm on my way.
He just said that big old bitch. Hey!
I just thought that was.
Parachute that bitch in.
Do you
Just
know
a
who
big old
Gorlock
piece.
is?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought
seen
that shit was.
clips.
I thought that shit was so funny when he's like going to town, like on the girls. He's just like,
cuts to
and then Gorlock, he's like,
Bro, you need a good promo video for them, right? And you just have like the sun out in the desert, and you just see this like eclipse, and it's just like, what is happening?
you see the
and they're
shadow.
like, Allah Akbar, and then you just see fucking Gorlock,
Yeah.
like Galactus and shit.
just floating in like a bad fucking
Don't you
beast.
dare!
I will
man.
destroy you. I'll eat this continent. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, shit.
Damn,
sorry,
bro.
bro.
So-
We get carried away. My
So,
bad.
you went through the military, right? You did your 5 years. You decide, hey, I'm not gonna take the 60K. I want to go back to. Were you coming back to SA?
Yeah.
Okay.
Came back to SA.
Did you already have it in your head that, hey, I want to be a firefighter?
Sort
Or-
of. Me and,
Yeah?
me and a buddy had talked about it. He was from Houston, and he was going to do it, and I was going to do it here and apply there as well. But I went to SAC for a semester because I was like, well, I might as well get a degree. So I did a semester at SAC, and then I transferred to UTSA.
Okay.
And I was a biology major, and I was going to go pre-med. And I went and talked.
shit.
I went and talked to the counselor, and she's like, "Well, you have these so many credits from Purdue, and then you have your credits from SAC." And I was like, "All right, let's like lay out the formulate a plan." And she's like, "All right,
Did
what
they
do you-
give you anything from the military?
I mean, like 5 credits. Yeah, it's
okay.
not.
It's not a lot,
Especially
yeah.
the Marines. We eat crowns. So she was like, "All right, you got 3 years left of undergrad, then 4 years of medical school, then 3 to 5 years of whatever specialty you choose." And I was like, "Fuck!" So I'll be 32 before I start making a paycheck. And she was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Next Next day, I signed up to take the fire department test. I was like, I gotta
And
do
you got
something.
in on your first try
Yeah.
taking it, dude.
Yeah.
That's
Oh
fucking
yeah,
awesome.
Ex-military is always gonna get
Yeah,
like
you get the
postal.
5
Well, I mean, you get the points, but still,
But
it's still
hard.
going
Yeah.
through
And
the process.
When we did it was like 4,000 people took the test.
Yeah,
and they
man.
only hired 58 off that
I mean,
list.
even I remember on one of the, because I had tried back when I was 19, right?
Yeah.
So 19, get
It's
a 90,
hard.
get a 92. Don't get called back even to take the physical.
Yeah.
I'm just
You're like,
Okay,
number
so
300.
what's a good score?
But back then, like a 99, and then you get your 5 bonus points to like 104.
Yeah.
So
I would say a person could possibly have a chance getting into the fire department back in our time if they made like 97. Yeah.
So what is
That's
that?
three
Is that
questions.
is that like math, reading, English? Or?
Yeah, it's kind of it's almost like a SAT test.
The part
okay.
the part that got everybody
memory.
back in the day was the memory part.
Yeah, because they show you a thing for like
Yeah.
3 minutes, and then you'd have to answer 10 questions about it after they take it away.
They would they would show you a whole map of shit going on, like a little town.
Yeah.
And then they'd ask you the first fucking 10 questions were all on that. What time was it on
Yeah.
the clock that
the
showed
tower,
it this?
yeah.
Also, you got to be very observant.
Yeah. So if you miss all those, you're already in 90. Like you're done.
Yeah,
you're not
you're
not
done. You
gonna
might as
make
well
it.
And they just do one of those.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, that was for 10 questions, and then 90 questions are all like math, reading, memorization,
mechanical.
yeah. You're on a map. Come here.
Yeah.
Do this direction. Where you at?
Yeah,
type shit.
yeah.
So, but you missed those
was
first
tough.
10. Yeah, you missed those first, and then that's not even it, right? Because what was next? Like you had to do.
Oh God,
background.
It's a year. It's
Yeah.
a year process to get in. You got to do a full background check every job you've ever had in your life with 2 references, and then they call like 3 of your best friends, and they call every reference that you put down there. If you have more than 10 traffic violations in your life, you're done. If you've ever
10 traffic violations.
if you've ever smoked
Even if
weed
they didn't
done
count
in your
against you,
life,
bro.
you're done.
So how did you get in?
You have to, you lie.
I had to fib a little bit.
So they do the lie detector test, but it's inadmissible. So it's basically just wanting you to self-confess.
Especially your dad. He was high on it.
So
No,
as long
it's-
as you're like, no, then
Yeah.
like, I
It
mean,
was just like,
you're a little deceptive, but
Have you ever done anything in Mexico that people would regret for the rest of their lives? No.
No, but I have in Bangkok.
This is true, sir. You can
banana
continue.
show?
Yeah.
The banana show?
Oh, dude, I've been
The
to
goat
ping
show?
pong shows. I've been
Remember
to
the goat show?
Yeah.
I went to a razor show.
Wait, what is
Dude,
that?
Okay, so my first day.
Wait,
in-
what are we talking about right now?
Okay,
Razor
now-
shows where?
Okay, in Bangkok.
Bangkok.
So I'm in Bangkok, right? And it's my first day in the whole in that country, right? I don't know shit. So I get a taxi. They rob the shit out of me, and I'm like, okay, because they're like, oh, it'll be like 1,000 baht, and I was like, oh yeah, 1,000 baht is $30.
Yeah.
and it was a far ride.
Okay.
And what's
And-
1,000 baht in
30
American?
bucks.
Oh, $30. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm
So I
sorry.
was like, okay, it's 1,000 baht, $30. I'm down.
Yeah.
I fucking get in there, and then I get to my hostel, and they're all like, how much did you pay to get here? I said 1,000 baht. And they're like, and they're like telling me all this stuff right now. I was like-
$2.
And they're all like, bro, you get it was 300 baht. And I was like, well, I don't give a fuck. It's $30. But then when I lived there for a
They're
while,
like,
I remember
started
1,000 baht.
understanding.
Hey, fuck you.
ripping me off.
So I'm
Are
there.
you going to come stay with me and cook and clean?
So my first day, I'm there in this hostel, and crazy. It's just wild, bro, wild shit, and it's just out of control. Whatever we do it. Then the next day, I ended up at this hotel, and that was a place where. Hold on.
Edit.
Nah. So that was a place where I was gonna meet up the school I was gonna be in.
Okay.
And they're all like, it was called Sapan Kwai. Have you ever been to Bangkok? You know Sapan Kwai? And it's like Kwai is buffalo.
Okay.
And yeah, so buffalo is like one of the worst insults you could call somebody in Thai.
Nice.
Because
Really?
it means like a mindless animal.
Yeah.
So like they would say like Kwai, Kwai. And if you said Kwai, you're going to fucking.
Let's go.
Yeah, you're throwing hands.
Really?
Yes, in Thailand.
And Thai people wanted to throw hands with you? You're like
no.
twice their size.
Sapan Kwai is the area. It's called it's called Buffalo Bridge.
Okay.
So and I was like, all right, I go there and I'm there and I'm with one of the guys that's going to be teaching the course, and I was like, oh shit, all right, so this place is pretty chill. He goes, oh, just wait till nighttime, and I was like, all right, so I fucking nighttime comes
Come back at
along.
night.
We're at a place and this fucking chick has like a string hanging out her pussy, right?
Oh, I haven't heard about this.
So I'm thinking
Yeah.
like, okay, she's on a rag. Well,
Yeah,
why is
yeah.
she doing this? And then she starts pulling it out little by little, and little by little, you see like little razor blades, and they're like,
No.
yes.
Yeah, like
and she's
straight
sparkling. Yes, they're sparkling and with the lights and everything. And then she puts it in her mouth, and then she starts like dancing, and she's just doing like a little dance.
Jesus.
And I'm like, oh shit, those are razor blades. And I was like, I'm home.
This is my place.
I'm staying here
And,
forever.
and she's doing that to like turn guys on?
No, where she's just
like a trick?
dancing. And then like
She like pulls it out without cutting herself or something.
yeah. No. There's no cutting.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what they do with their lips.
Who knows?
Yeah.
I mean, it's the secret of the Thai.
That's wild, bro.
So she fucking does that, and then they have these older ladies come out and they do this dance, right? They go, and they're just doing this, right? And I'm like, oh, is this the ping pong show? And then I was like, I don't know. And then they fucking they just lay down like that. And
Older ladies.
They're just older, and they're just shooting ping pongs out their pussies. And I'm just like, oh yes. This is great.
You fit right in there.
Yeah,
Didn't
dude,
you?
it was.
You were like 1,000 baht. I got 5,000 baht.
I will spend my entire life savings on this place,
Dude, that's rowdy, man.
So, dude, Thailand was. I could tell you. I could write a book about Thailand.
I'm sure.
Bro. It's a wild place.
How far is that from here? 14 hours, right?
It's about 14 hours.
14-hour flight.
I'm down. I'm down to go.
We gotta go again.
Yeah.
I love that
If
place,
we can
bro.
do Japan, we can do Thai. Another 4 hours, it's another movie.
So, did you ever get shipped off to anywhere
No,
crazy?
because of the wartime.
Oh shit! So you
Yeah,
were-
normally like the Marines will do like it's called a Westpac, Western Pacific, where you get on a boat and you do 6 months, where you go to like Australia, Thailand, Seychelles. You get to do all these. You get to go to these
Really?
cool spots on an aircraft carrier, but because it was wartime, we went straight there. Like we
Dude,
flew
that's
straight
wild.
there.
I've heard Aussie chicks love American.
They
Marines.
did back then. I don't know now, but back
Right.
then they said they would show up to the, like they'd be on the pier like, give me a Marine like when you
Yeah.
land. But
Dang.
I don't know.
So my cousin-
I didn't get to experience it.
my
Australia
cousin
has
told me
a lot
in
of
the-
beautiful
in-
women too.
My cousin told me in the 90s they used to get tennis balls.
Yeah.
And they would write
Write
their
their
hotel
names.
number
Yeah.
and their names.
Yep.
And they would throw them over the fence.
numbers.
And they would get them. And, yeah.
They're like any Marine, I'll take.
Yeah. I will take 5 of you Marine dicks.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, in Australia, dude, I've been to Australia. I went back when I was like 18, and 18 was the legal limit to drink,
over there.
gamble, all that. So
Hold on. 18's legal to drink in Australia?
And gamble.
To this
Britain
day?
too, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
to this,
still.
to
No,
this day.
I know Europe is.
But yeah,
Because
bro. I went
Australians are
over,
basically British, you know?
Yeah.
okay. Yeah. So I went over. I went over there at 18, bro, and I got my first fucking taste of gambling. I was like, blackjack. I won $30, and who would have thought it would have turned me into what I am now? A fucking degen.
It turned me into a
Damn
degenerate.
it. Degenerate.
Yeah.
But I didn't know. But I know the 12 packs of beer are like $50 over there, right?
Yeah. Because
shit.
import and like a milk's like
Well, yeah.
$30 because they have to import it all.
Yeah, just like Hawaii, right? Hawaii, everything's
Hawaii's-
expensive.
I love Hawaii.
I love
I try to
Hawaii,
go
too.
once a year.
No shit.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I've been all
Throw an
islands.
invite, bro. I have never been there, and that's a
Oh,
place
it's my
I have
fa-
to see.
My favorite spot.
I've been to Hawaii like 3 times.
Yeah, I want to go.
Been like 10.
Yeah,
I love it.
I would love to go, man. That's,
Maui's amazing.
Yeah.
Kauai, if you want to be like more quiet. Oahu is like the younger island, like Waikiki, and like if you want to do a bunch of activity. Like I did
Dude, I wanna
I did
go-
an open water shark dive in Oahu.
Oh.
And got to swim with sharks like swimming around. It was
Yeah.
I love sharks.
Fucking
Fucking
white-
terrified of them.
fucking
I'll
white
never
people.
do it again.
Yeah.
White people swim with sharks. Like, what's wrong with
Their
you?
eyes are like when they swim past you, you're like, this fucker, he's dead. He doesn't give a shit about me.
Yeah.
I love sharks, but now I would never do that again.
Oh,
They're
dude.
huge.
So what do you mean? What do you mean? Like, what do you mean by that? Like when they're swimming by you?
And you see
Yeah,
their
they
eyes.
just swim like up to you, and they're like looking at you with these dead black eyes, and like this
Right?
fucker would bite me. He didn't give a shit.
It's like fully
has no-
dilated.
yeah, he has
and
no-
it's just all pupil.
he
There
has
ain't
no
fucking
conscience. Like yeah,
but I've heard sharks, like humans, are not on their
right.
menu.
They won't mess. They won't mess with you unless like you're bleeding,
Provoked or something,
or
right?
provoking them or something. They normally won't mess with you. So it was fine, and I wasn't like, scared, but it was just like God, they're huge, and if they decide to, I mean, they can just decide to.
Yeah.
And it's
Well,
their
dude,
territory.
That was what we were doing. We were in PV Mexico recently, last summer.
Yeah.
And we got on this boat. They took us out, and you could see like how deep the water was,
Yeah.
bro. And we were swimming in fucking water that was like 4,000 feet deep.
Jesus.
And they were just like, yeah, oh yeah, dude. I remember I was like, dude, I know how to swim,
still
but if
terrifying.
I jump in, am I gonna fucking sink? Like,
Yeah.
am I gonna remember how to swim? Because I haven't done it in a while.
Oh, God.
Fucking got on this swing and fucking just landed in and was swimming like
Yeah.
fine, normal. But the guys were saying like, oh yeah, underneath us, there's a ton of sharks
Yeah.
and snakes and shit just
Yeah.
swimming underneath us.
Yeah,
like
it's
we don't
terrifying.
even know.
Yep.
Yeah.
Who knows what's down there?
Oh yeah.
dude,
and then there was like an island, right? We went to an island, right? We're pretty up like in shallow territory. Some of the other people swimming, they had snorkels on and shit,
Yeah.
and they're looking down in the water and they're like, holy shit, dude, there was just this fucking 15-foot snake that just swam past my feet. And then like another dude was saying another guy was saying like, oh yeah, he's like up there in the mountains. It's like there's jaguars up there that kill people and shit.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'll take a jaguar over a shark though.
Oh, dude,
For real, right?
Because at least I can move on land. In the water,
You're just like, I got no hope. This thing fucking swims like 70 miles an hour, and I swim about 1 mile.
There's this dude I follow on Instagram, and I don't know, he looks like this fucking god almost. He's just like decked out, and he goes deep diving.
Oh, I think I've seen him.
Yeah,
like Scuba Dan maybe or something.
Yeah,
like
something crazy. He'll be like, you can see like a little bit of light shining, and he's just like in the middle of it.
Yeah, that's
It's
insane.
Yeah, he's like so deep.
Can hold his breath like 5 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah,
What the
dude.
shit?
Yeah, bro, they fucking
Good
hold their breath
Lord.
like crazy.
That's wild.
I would be like, I would be dead in 30 seconds. Hey, what happened to him? Oh, that bloated beast.
You know what's fucked up though? On that, so it's the only place in the U.S. where you can do a cage-free shark dive, so it's open water. And so I specifically,
Where is this at again?
In Oahu.
Okay.
And they take you like 3 miles offshore, so like they're not gathering by people. But like you're in the water, and there's like maybe 7 of us, like people on the boat that went and did this, and we're kind of just like swimming around, and like you can see the sharks in the distance, and then like you see like this like glimmering stuff starts coming around you, and you're like, oh,
They're
that's
throwing
beautiful.
chum in there?
They're chumming us.
They're chumming.
But what they do, they don't use chunks.
Sorry, that sounds like a terrible idea.
I know. So they're throwing like fish blood and fish like oil around
Don't worry,
us.
guys. We're gonna get them closer.
Yeah, but there's no chunks. So the sharks smell it and they come in close, and then they're like, oh, no chunks, and they leave.
Yeah.
So, but I was like, what? I came out of the water and I was like, why are you doing that?
Like, should y'all have done this shit first
Yeah.
and let them get here,
Let
and
them
then we
gather.
jump in?
Yeah, it was crazy.
It's like that fucking Finding Nemo part
So
where
they're
the
trying to
shark
get 'em to
smells
eat
the
us.
blood, and he's
Yeah.
like, "Oh, I'm coming."
So
Yeah.
what do you have to sign? You have to sign a
Oh
waiver?
yeah, you got to sign a death waiver. Like if you die, it's not their fault.
Yeah.
But no, you can't be a bitch because because the photographer's a 15-year-old Hawaiian girl, and she's in the water like chasing the sharks.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, look, I can do this.
Oh, fuck Moana, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll be like, fuck you, Moana, bitch.
Like, hold on, guys.
I'm
Let me
outta
get
here.
this. I'm gonna get this good picture for y'all's fucking little pamphlet that y'all
Yeah.
take back.
I'm
you know?
about to get eaten, and you're over here fucking singing
Chilling.
Yeah,
singing
wow.
Hawaiian anthems.
So you said you like to go every year?
I try to go every year.
Have you gone this year?
No, it's been
I think we're gonna
about
get
3
an
years.
invite. I think an invite should be thrown out there.
I'm doing a
Dude.
California motorcycle ride here in like a month.
No shit.
Yeah, right out there.
How many miles is that gonna be? Are you going down the whole coast or something?
We're gonna go from San Antonio to San Diego, and then we're gonna ride the PCH, like maybe just up to LA and back.
Your ass is gonna be so sore,
It's-
bro.
yeah. It's
You
like
better
17
call in
hours
for
a
a
day.
couple weeks.
Remember the fucking Me, Myself, and Irene?
Yes.
How does your ass feel? Over the years, my ass is taking a pound.
Yeah. It's pretty numb right now.
I did it's called Iron Butt. It was 1,000 mile in a day. That was murder, and it was June when I did it, or no, it was August.
Okay, so you ride 1,000 miles in one day.
You have to complete
And
it.
how
within
does your ass
24
feel after that? For
You're
real?
dead.
Numb.
You're
It's
dead.
it's gotta be numb.
It hurts so bad. When you get off the bike, your whole body's vibrating because it's just like.
Yeah, because you're just so used to.
So you get off and your whole body's doing this, and you're like, oh, fuck.
Hey, that's a good time.
I was like, I'll never do
that's-
this again.
That's a good time to fuck your wife, right? She
It just does it on its own.
I got you, girl. How does it feel?
I'm a human vibrator, bitch.
Yeah, this is
I
brutal.
like this.
It's brutal.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
And so is that how many miles it's gonna be again? Is that
No,
like
we'll do like 600 miles a day.
and then like chill
which
at
is-
a hotel or
yeah.
something, a motel?
Yeah.
I bet that's a beautiful view.
So I think it's
though.
1,300 miles to San Diego.
Yeah.
Of
I-
the PCH is the best motorcycle ride of all time.
And I'm supposed to go see. Have you heard of Rufus the Soul?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm supposed to go see
Oh,
those.
hell yeah.
We
What
already
is
got
that? What
tickets.
is
At the Sphere?
That Rufus
At the Sphere or what?
Oh, the singer?
yeah, the
He's a
band
DJ?
Rufus the Soul, the DJs.
I don't
Yeah.
know much about.
Oh, you know them, bro.
yeah, if you heard the song, you know.
Inner Bloom is their most popular. So I'm gonna go see them in Seattle,
Oh, it's good.
Washington at the Gorge,
Nice.
and then we're supposed to like travel down
Ride the PCH down, yeah.
ride
Pacific
it down
Coast
like
Highway.
for like I think it's like 7-8 hours,
Yeah.
but we're gonna do like a couple hours a day.
the
and
what
then
train?
chill.
Nice.
No,
Yeah,
we're just gonna drive it, bro.
it's awesome. It's beautiful.
Yeah, me and Joel.
Oh shit! Yeah, where the Seattle has all those fucking big ass trees. And all
Yes,
that,
the redwoods.
I want to
yeah.
go to the Suicide Forest and spend the night.
Oh, I took him to the Suicide
Japan?
Forest. Yeah.
Yeah, there, or there,
But the
or
thing
wherever
is-
it's gloomy as fucking
Yeah.
Seattle. Like, take
Yeah.
me somewhere where everybody
Go see
fucking
Bigfoot.
gets. Yeah,
People don't understand the Suicide Forest is just a forest.
Right. Yeah,
it's
you
just
can
it's
go
just a
there.
forest
Yeah.
where people kill themselves.
Right. They just
Like
name themselves.
so it's nothing like
They don't have, like,
it's
powers.
not like a secret or
Right.
anything, you know.
Everyone
So
knows where it is. Yeah.
yeah, because everybody always assumes like, oh, you've been there, and I'm like, well, yeah, it's just a forest.
It's like a national park.
Yeah, and you go there, but the thing is, it's roped off, and once you leave that roped off area, they say because it's so like the
Thick.
trees are so similar and everything, like you could get completely lost. And I tried to tell them like, yeah, bro, I mean everybody's been there. It's like it's not that crazy.
People don't die.
But when you go inside,
Right.
which I'm not doing.
No.
I'm not
I'm not
doing
getting
it.
lost unless I have like a full GPS tracker on me.
Like, let me tie a rope to my fucking self, and then I'll walk in there, and then I'll come back.
Yeah.
Dude,
Bring
that's
me
my
back
TikTok
in.
has been like all like cave scuba diving.
Dude, that shit is
Terrifying.
That's some of the
Who does-
scariest
Why
shit.
would you do that ever?
Yeah.
Dude, that shit is.
They get turned around and
terrible.
you're done. You're
Yes.
dead. Like,
No,
Dude,
but they're
no,
just-
no thanks.
They're just like,
Yes.
give me.
Oh, I know. They just doing
Yeah.
it on dry caves is
Yes.
scary, but underwater.
And you're like, they have to like expel all their air so
Yeah.
that they can get
And,
through like an
push their
inch at a
tank
time.
through and then them.
Yes,
no.
dude.
You know what
Yeah.
I got
No,
addicted
no.
to for a while? I got addicted to those base jumping into the
God.
water where they throw the rock
Yeah.
and you see them.
Oh,
and
yeah,
they're-
those guys are crazy,
Dude,
too.
That's fucking wild, man.
I'd do that though. I
Like,
did that in Hawaii.
They jump off like
How
fucking,
high?
It was
dude,
like
high.
56. I did 50, 60 feet.
God
That's
damn.
fucking high.
Yeah, it was,
I did one cliff, I think, one time at
You
fucking
did 50, 60 feet?
I think I did like 20, and I was like, holy shit, this is fucking
Yeah.
high.
No, so you got to train for that though, right?
I mean, I grew up like
I don't give
doing
a
that.
shit.
I grew up like doing that, like jump cliff diving and like, beautiful lakes in Del Rio. Like Lake Amistad is one of the most beautiful lakes in Texas.
I did not know that.
Yeah, it's
Did
amazing.
you hear
It's-
about that
It's like a hidden
fucking-
gem.
You hear
So
about that?
real fast, is that lake is it dangerous to go right now?
Yeah, because of the water level. Yeah,
No, I mean like with
Oh,
the
no, not
cartel
really.
shit. No.
No.
Okay. I didn't. What's it called again?
Lake Amistad and like
Damn.
Devil's River down there. They're so beautiful.
I don't know why that's the thing. Life needs cure.
Well, so like
Never
Tell
heard
me.
that.
You know, you remember that?
there's
song?
like the shark dive.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Yeah, so they're just around you.
Oh, that's
me,
cool as
like,
shit.
Yeah.
Dude, that's
You
fucking
gotta send me
dope.
that. We'll put it on there.
And then,
Yeah, well, he can edit it and put it on
Okay.
there, like when you talk about it.
And then I did the road to Hana on a motorcycle, which was like a 4-hour ride around, and it was like monsoon came. They weren't expecting it. Dude, I almost died 12 times.
Just like losing control.
There was like waterfalls coming off the like side and like washing out the road, brought like boulders and shit. Like we had to move boulders off the road just to get past. And the guy was like, "Yeah, we're in danger." I was like, "What the fuck?"
Is it like Ralph Wiggum? I'm in danger.
Yeah, this is the only way we can get home, guys. So take it or leave it.
Yeah, it was
We're
wild.
sorry. You guys signed the waiver. Let's go.
Yeah, sorry. If you die, you die.
Yeah, that's fucking cool, man. So
Yeah.
what before we let you go, what are your hopes and dreams? Like what do you want to accomplish before?
Yeah, now that
before
you're an
you go?
engineer, like,
Yeah.
what do you see? How do you see yourself going now, moving forward? LT, captain, what?
I'd like to retire as a captain, so I got 2 more promotions.
That'd be awesome.
Chief, I could take it or leave it, but
Yeah.
I'd like to be a captain as I retire. And I'm getting close to that, so I'm more than halfway through. I'm going to do 27, 28 years, so I'm at 14. And then maybe do a 2 or 3 year drop back like
Yeah.
they allow.
Dude, you're gonna blink
so
and
retire at
you're gonna
25.
blink and you're gonna be there, man.
I know.
It's gonna be crazy.
So I just hope I make it there. I joke with people too because like when I was like 35, I felt like I had like a midlife crisis. No, 43. Last year was awful. I had just like anxiety, depression, whatever. I just had a shitty.
really?
I just had a bad year last year. And
it can
like,
happen a lot with firefighters,
shit
man.
was-
Just all the,
yeah,
because we
just
do
get beat.
free time, and then you get
Yeah.
beat down at the station.
Yeah.
It's a
And
lot.
my testosterone was like, I was like at 103. And
Yeah.
normally it's like 3 to 8 is like normal range. I was like, I went and got tested. I was like 103.
Oh,
so I got
God,
on,
that's- yeah.
So I got on TRT, which is replacement therapy, and that's helped a lot. But
Yeah, hell yeah.
That was a midlife crisis.
So,
That was
captain,
brutal.
captain.
But now I'm good.
Bro, I'm 42. I'm gonna be 43 in April, and I'm like, guys, is my crisis coming?
Yeah. What, dude?
But it turns around.
You know, a lot of people say that the midlife stuff is really at like 35.
I know.
like your mid 30s,
'Cause
because
yeah,
most
we're
of
gonna
us
live
are gonna
70.
we're gonna
Yeah.
live to be 70. You know,
Yeah.
so we
Well-
only got
I don't know with technology today. I don't, I
Right.
think
Now it's like 80.
dude. I'm saying I'm going to about 73.
Well,
bro.
yeah, the way
Yeah.
you party, fuck.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think
what?
65 45 for
What are you
me.
trying to say, bro?
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying about 45 is about where I'm ending things. I'm out.
As long as I could get my dick up and I could drink and have a coherent conversation,
Yeah.
I'm okay. Once all that goes out the way, just take me out.
Yeah.
Take me
Oh,
out
for
like
real.
a, what was that?
If I
$1
can't-
baby, just
Yeah.
fucking inject me and
Yeah.
fucking just.
If
take
I
me.
can't be an independent person, I
yeah.
want to be gone too.
I'm done.
Yeah. Like the whole reason I left the fire service, when I finally did was, I had back surgery.
Yeah.
Herniated disc, and they straight up told me like,
can't
oh
do
yeah, it's gonna take like 2 years
Yeah.
for you to heal, and I was like,
Yeah.
I can't stay here then, like fuck, So fortunately, I've been blessed with all this stuff,
Right.
All the stuff that's happened, with my other businesses and stuff, but
Yeah,
I don't even know what I would have done
Right.
if I didn't have this other stuff. Like I would have probably just tried to keep my stuff active and gone back, but
Right.
yeah,
I'm glad you
firefighting's
found a way.
yeah, firefighting's tough, man. You guys
rough on
take
the body and the
you
mind.
guys take beat downs. Those anytime you go into work, I don't care if it's busy, if it's slow, you
Yeah.
still get beat
You're
down.
still stressed and
You're still
anxious
stressed,
the whole
yeah.
shift. Yeah.
Or the
Yeah.
PTSD, the way you mentioned it
PTSD.
now. I didn't know like.
And it builds for sure.
I mean, I never thought of it, but yeah, y'all are the first responders, so
Yeah.
you're gonna see the worst of the worst.
Yeah, I still remember probably like 5-6 calls in my head.
Right.
That just
Stick
will always
out.
stand out. Yeah. Car wreck,
Yeah.
a kid that
I feel like the car
just-
wrecks have to be some of the most.
They
brutal,
are.
right?
The one that
They're
I
just
remember,
violent.
the one I remember the most was this 11-year-old kid who had a defibrillator installed on his heart.
Yeah.
That was going off.
Oh,
like on accident.
Oh, and he was like,
Yeah, he was getting shocked just like at home. And so that
brutal.
always stuck with me. That was in Corpus. That stuck with me the most because I remember him saying he said he couldn't go play sports. He
Yeah.
couldn't be like a normal kid. And I was just like, damn,
That's
why is
brutal.
this kid going through
Yeah,
this
why does he
shit?
have to
What the
have that?
hell? So that stuck in my head the most. I think with SAFD, it was kind of a funny call, but it's not funny.
Oh, the chick that shit.
No, that one was in Corpus too.
It's always this.
That was in Corpus too. When you were talking about cleaning out the ambulance,
Yeah.
or the
helicopter.
helicopters, we had a call in Corpus. We go wellness check. This lady, we go in. I'm the lead medic. It's just me and my partner. Hey, what's going on? Oh man, she took a bunch of these fucking pain meds, whatever. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm talking to her. She's coherent. All right, ma'am. If you need to throw up,
Yeah.
here's a trash can,
Yeah.
whatever, right? Get her on this. We get her on the gurney. Get her in the back of the ambulance. We're driving to the hospital. We get to the hospital, and I look over, and she's laying a certain way, and I look over. I was like, "Ma'am, I thought I asked you to please throw up in the trash can because there was stuff all on the floor." And then I got a whiff of it.
It's hot.
Yeah, she had shit all
my
over the
God.
stretcher.
Like projectile shit.
Yeah, all on the floor, dude. And right when I got up and I told her that and I got the whiff, luckily we were parking and he was still backing up. And I ran to the back, busted open the doors and jumped out.
Oh, my God.
I was dry heaving. We had to take her off and take her in, and I had to give report, to the hospital. And even in the hospital, I was gagging,
Yeah.
trying to. This is, and they said she took 10 pills of this. Here's the medication.
Bye.
I'm gonna go outside, guys. I can't be in here. I'm so sorry. And then we were out of service for 5 hours.
Cleaning that thing out.
We
yeah.
had to switch out the seatbelts. Had to switch out the pad. we had to clean and disinfect the whole ambulance. It literally took us from 2:30 in the morning to shift change.
Jeez.
And we were at a station that maybe got 10, 12 calls in a shift. So we were gonna have that downtime.
Right.
But I was just like, damn, we're not gonna get to sleep. We're gonna have to clean this whole thing. And in Corpus, it's 24/48 also, but you could spend 24 hours on a box.
Right.
And then even my 2 days off, sometimes I come back and be like, man, we're so sorry, bro. We gotta send you to Medic 3. It's like the busiest ambulance, again. And I'm just like, I'm down, bro. Send me. Let's go. Let's make some calls. It'll make the shift go by faster. I need to get back home and go to sleep.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I get that, man. Especially the, the grind that it takes on your body because no sleep,
Yeah.
up and down,
Yep.
putting on the gear.
Never. Yeah. Always in a constant state of stress. Yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like firefighters don't get a lot of
This
credit.
is a PSA to want to be a firefighter.
Yeah. Hey, it's the coolest job on the
It is.
planet.
People love it.
Yeah,
It's fun. The public loves it.
a normal job. I feel like for a normal person, I think firefighting is the best because it teaches you a lot of things, man.
It seems like a crazy.
Yeah, it teaches
If
you
you
a lot
like
of things.
adrenaline, you like days completely no same day stuff.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's different every
Well,
time.
and I think the brotherhood is such a
And
big
yeah.
is such a big thing
Everyone's
too. You know,
tight-knit.
the guys that you meet at your
talk shit to
stations,
each other, yeah.
I mean, you become like
Fam.
real family.
Second
you know,
family.
so that's what I think is another good thing about the fire department. But
Yep.
anyways, I'm sorry.
No,
I keep
that's
talking.
fucking awesome,
Ran
man.
up too much.
For people that don't know, but you know what it takes to become a firefighter. I mean, it's a fucked up job. I mean, it's worse than being in Iraq, from what I hear.
From what we've heard,
Yeah.
Iraq ain't got shit
But,
on fucking
was easy.
SAFD.
But Mr. Blend, man, I really appreciate you coming on,
Thank
brother.
you.
Yeah, you don't do social media and all that, so yeah, we just wanted to hear normal people's stories. So anybody that has stories, definitely come hit us up. We'd love to have you.
Yeah.
And we got liquor and beer and all kinds of
Yeah,
shit.
That's
shoot the shit for an hour and a half.
It's awesome.
You know, talk about your life, and you know, help
have
us
a good
continue
time.
to grow.
But anyways, man, thank you for coming on,
Thank you,
brother. I
guys.
really appreciate it.
Of
Hopefully we
course.
can have you again and
Yeah.
have some of your buddies. I know you said you have some
Some
more
recon
buddies.
guys.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Close us out, Jay.
Anyways, man, thank you. Y'all stay tuned. Like, subscribe, share with your friends. We'll be here next time. And y'all have a good
Just
night.
kidding.
Peace.
Bye, guys.
See
Love
you,
you.
Lady Bird.
Yeah.
Lady bird, lady boy, whatever it is.